everyone. How you doing? Happy Friday for everyone in the Southern Hemisphere. Happy Thursday evening for those in the North. Hope we are well. I'm going to dive straight into a collective message for those watching and listening to allow more time for a caller. Hopefully we'll get that through. And take this as it resonates. If you're listening to it now or later, might just be meant for you. Here we go. Collective message. We've got the High Priestess, my favourite card in this deck. She's beautiful, isn't she? The picture says it all. There's a female standing there gazing into her crystal ball, just knowing. She just knows, and she trusts her intuition as well. So this is about people being heightened, I guess, with their intuition at the moment, trusting that little voice inside, that gut feeling that you get, because sometimes every day with the everyday stuff, we can get overcrowded by the thoughts and bustle and buzz and whatnot, and sometimes emotions can get in the way too. So with the High Priestess, she really is all about seeing beyond the veil and just that knowing something that might not be obvious on the outside. And with the star here, the star's beautiful. The star's all about remembering your hopes and your aspirations and your dreams, and also tapping into inner child stuff, which can be related to healing from past traumas. And next to the Nine of Cups, this is a beautiful energy. This is all about self-love, stability, wish fulfillment, and really putting the hard work in there on a personal level to prioritise your well-being emotionally, physically. Health's not just about looking after yourself physically, it's about looking after yourself emotionally and spiritually. And with the High Priestess here, especially next to these two, this would really say to me, people are really tuning into their spirituality, they're trusting their intuition. People might be experiencing a bit of a spiritual awakening, which can sometimes be a little bit confronting and scary because so much change, and it can leave you, doubting yourself and asking questions, am I going mad, am I not? But really, when you come back to that little voice within, your gut knows, and it's learning to trust that. Now, I've got Patricia on the phone from Pennsylvania. How are you this evening, Patricia?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic, thank you. So what can I do for you this evening?
Can you tell me a little about any future relationships?
Absolutely. Look, I can do a relationship reading for you, and the cards have a way of kind of honing in and just telling you what you need to know. One thing that you can remember, though, Patricia, is no matter what comes out in the cards, um, your free will and your choices always override your destiny. So you're in control of no matter what happens here, okay? But this is the current path you're on. This is where energy's at. And this will give you a little bit of insight and guidance, hopefully. So here we go. All right. So we've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Druid. We've got the Page of Discs. We've also got the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Tower, okay, and the Nine of Wands. So in regards to future relationships, Patricia, I mean, this is being driven very much by, there's definitely, you've experienced love, you've experienced, these two together, the Druid and the Knight of Cups, that does signify proposals, marriage, long-term commitment and all that sort of stuff. And moving forward with all of this, with the Page of Discs here, there's definitely potential, okay? Now, the Page of Discs is a hard worker. The Page of Discs is someone who has a lot of potential, but it's sort of in the early phases, okay? So this kind of has a younger sort of energy to it, which to me would show a huge promise and huge potential. Now, in your challenges and obstacles position, you've got the King of Swords here, okay? Now, this could very well be the other party in the relationship, okay? Do you mind, can I just clarify to save time, are you currently in a relationship or are you seeking a new relationship?
I am getting a divorce from a 30-plus year relationship.
Right. Okay. Well, that would signify what's about to come out next, because the King of Swords being here, the Three of Cups and the Tower. Okay. That's what I was curious about, as to whether or not this is a current situation or this is where you're going. But basically, look, with the Tower being here, this person that you've been with for a long time, okay, for 30 odd years, is really not your person. Okay. So moving forward, yes, you're going through a separation. That's why the tower's there. It's going to be difficult. Okay. This whole thing. So this is going to be sort of ongoing with the Nine of Swords here and the Nine of Wands. You do have the endurance to push on through this though, Patricia, and there's going to be healing here. There's another man for you. Look at that. There's the King of Pentacles. And I knew straight away that whatever's going through, whatever you're going through with your separation at the moment, that whilst there might be a lot of bitterness and resentment, I mean, there might even be a third party there, given that the Three of Cups has come out next to the Tower. I suppose, be be grateful for the good times that you shared, but also the lessons that you've taken from that relationship, which you can now turn into something positive moving forward. With the look, we got the King of Pentacles. He says it all, and he couldn't be more opposite, to be honest, than the other party. The energy of the King of Swords. This suggests long-term stability. Okay, this guy, he's built his castle, you could say. He's put the hard work in. He could be quite successful business-wise, money-wise. They're all the traits that come with the King of Pentacles. Okay, he's worked hard. I am picking up he's also gone through a separation as well. There's the Magician there. You're manifesting this, you can manifest this guy straight into your life. Okay. You just keep putting out there, Patricia, exactly what you want in a partner and the qualities. This guy is loyal. Okay. He's stable. He's, like I said, he's quite well off financially, or in a position where he's secure. Um, I am picking up that he's got children to another woman. Okay. There's the Queen of Cups there. Now she could represent you, all right? So are you Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer?
No.
No, that's okay. The Queen of Cups, her astrology sign is usually one of those because she's a water sign. You may have water in your chart or not, but what she would mean, okay, is bringing it back to you. This means love, okay? This means love, renewal, hope, and being receptive to that. At this point in time, because you've got so much pain going on and difficulties with the separation, it is taking time, but seeds have been planted here. Okay. The Seven of Discs is here to show that things are going to take time with your healing. It's a little bit like, as difficult as everything that you're going through at the moment, Patricia, it's all meant to happen to bring you to this next great love, you could say. And look, there is going to be grieving there. There's the Five of Cups, again, acknowledging the difficulty, but again, remembering the lessons that you've learned from that past relationship are now what is going to help apply to your new relationship to make things even stronger. Okay. What was I just saying? There's the Two of Cups. Honey, you do have hope there. Look, I'm telling you now, there's another man there for you. Okay. There is another person there for you. And with the Seven of Cups, you could even possibly have multiple options here, Patricia. But look, the Seven of Cups always encourages you to try not to get too caught up in the what ifs, okay, the overthinking something. So when this happens, when you meet this person, this King of Pentacles, um, don't overthink it. Just try not to mold it into anything that it's not. Just go with the flow and trust, okay? Because the Two of Cups is beautiful energy. Um, and look at that. There's going to be quite an inspiring partnership here, all right? This is someone that you could potentially go traveling with, put plans in place with, there's a real promising partnership ahead of you, awaiting. And I guess it's just being kind to yourself in the interim, in getting through this difficult time. That Tower moment, the Tower always comes out as painful and difficult as what it is, to bring you back to a point of back on track, you could say. Okay, so you might have veered off track for a while, but the Tower's there to shake things up to bring you back. Okay. Did you have another quick
Thank
question
you
for
so
me in
much.
regards?
Yeah, about how long do you think the other man will show up?
All right, I've got to tell you, timing is not my strength when it comes to doing these things with the cards, but I'll try. The one thing I did pick up on was it is going to take time, okay, because you still have a lot of healing to do. There's the Four of Swords. But what I'll do, I'll
Yeah.
ask, because we're talking months or years, I can narrow that down for you, okay? And that will come down to basically, oops, there we go. What what suit comes out, I suppose, because, fire and swords is very fast moving energy. If we get pentacles, it means it's going to probably take, a good couple of years. And if we get cups are cups are emotional. Cups are, when you're asking a timing question, that comes down to months, and the others is days or weeks. But we'll see. Here we go. So how soon is this all going to happen? Straight away, my head's telling me 2 years. Okay, but let's see what the cards say. Okay. The Sun, which really, really hasn't given me a timing, but what it is promising though, Patricia, is healing, hope, joy, fun in the sun, a good time. So possibly summertime. Let's have another one. Okay. Quick. Here we go. Ace of Wands. This is going to look, the Ace of Wands is a very passionate growth energy, you could say, spark of passion, creativity. You're going to have fun in the sun. To take a stab, I'd be saying by next summer, you'd be ready to start healing and visiting. I mean, you would have done enough healing by next summer, and I know that's a long time away for you, to start spreading your wings again, so to speak, okay? And the reason that's what I'm getting at is, like I said, the sun's there, the fire's there, it's early stages. This is going to be brand new love for you. Brand new, like I said. Be mindful. Now, here's the devil. Here's the underworld, okay? This is about, I think, what you need to do, Patricia, in this time between now and next summer, go within and do what's called some shadow work, okay? Shadow work is all about literally confronting the shadow self, which is all about limiting self-thoughts and beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors, okay, that we all have, and healing through that, forgiving yourself, building what you've learned as lessons and turning them into something positive, okay? Because the underworld is always comes out to test us, so with toxic things, and whether that be people, addictions, or anything like that that's literally not that good for us, but we go there anyway, you know what I mean? So do some work on that, and I think you'll find you've got nothing but joy and fun and good times in the sun waiting for you. I'm saying summertime. Thanks so much. And I've got to run. Sorry, I'm out of time. As for everyone else, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll be back same time next week. Thank you.